Welcome to our few moments together on the Parsha. As you can see, I'm in a little bit of a different venue. This video of the Parsha talk is being filmed in Elazar, in Eretz Yisrael, in the backyard of my son Chaim, who's behind the camera taking this video. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here, and Shabbos Nachamu is, of course, a great consolation that I have the fortune of being here, and Yetz Hashem, we should all get together and be here in Eretz Yisrael. Shabbos Nachamu gets its name from the words of the Haftorah, in which the Navi says, Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami, Yomar Elokechem. And as the Mefarshim point out, once Klal Yisrael gets together and says, Yomar Elokechem, that Hashem is our God, there's no question that there's going to be a tremendous Nachamu for Klal Yisrael. But I don't know how many people are aware that the day before Shabbos Nachamu, Friday, Erev Shabbos, this week, is another special day. It's the day of Tu B'Av. Tu B'Av is the 15th day in the month of Av, and the Gemara in Tainus makes an interesting statement. The Gemara in Tainus, at the end of the Gemara in Chaf Hei, says, Lo hoyu yomim tovim li Yisrael kechamisha asar ba'av uchiyom HaKippurim. There were no greater days of festivity for Klal Yisrael than the Chamisha Asar Ba'av, than the 15th day of the month of Av. The fact that Yom Kippur is included, we'll save that for another talk. Let's focus on the fact that it says there were no greater days than the 15th in the month of Av. What happened on the 15th in the month of Av? Shebenos Yisrael ho yotzim, that the Benos Yisrael, the daughters of Israel, would go out into the vineyards and they would dance. And they would dance. And they would dance and they would choose chasanim, and there would be a tremendous time for simcha as chasan and kala would have an opportunity to meet and to get together, make shidduchim, and bring simcha to Klal Yisrael and to Hashem. And every one of us should daven for anyone who he knows who needs a shidduch. One of the questions that is raised is, why was just Chamisha Asar B'Av chosen as the day in which Chasanim and Kalas would meet and get together? So the Iturei Torah quotes a Rav Chalarp, who explains, the world was created on the 25th day in the month of Elul, because man was created on the first day of Tishrei, which was the 7th day of creation. And so the world was created on the 25th day in the month of Elul. And as we know, the Gemara says, Arborim Yom Kodem Yetzios Havlad, 40 days before the child is created, a voice goes out and Hashem says, Bas Ploni Leploni. This one's daughter goes to that man. In other words, 40 days before the 25th in the month of Elul is the 15th day in the month of Av. So that's his explanation of why this Chamisha Asar B'Av is such a great day. The Abder Rav, however, comes along and he says such an interesting thing. If you'll take a look at the statement of the Gemara, Lo hayu yomim tovim li Yisrael kechamisha asar be'av. Now, if you take those words a little bit out of context and sort of read into them a bit, you'll come up with the following. Lo hayu yomim tovim li Yisrael kechamisha asar. Chamisha asar is the 15th. Be in Aleph Beis. There's no greater joy than the 15th letter in the letter of the Aleph Beis. What's the 15th letter in the letter of the Aleph Beis? Count them. Aleph Beis, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Ches, Tes, Yud, Chof, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samach. The Samach is the 15th letter. Why is the Samach such a joy and the Lo Hayu Yomim Tovim except the 15th letter in the Aleph Beis? Because a Samach is a circle. We, Klal Yisrael, when we dance with a Chasan and Kala, we dance in a circle. Because on a circle, no one is any better than any other. Each and every one is absolutely necessary for that circle. No one is any more important than any other member of that circle. The Gadol Hador can be dancing with a little child. And who's in the middle of the circle? Of course, the Chosin and Kala. Or, as we dance around the Torah on Simchas Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. In fact, that's the way many a Masechta ends, where Kivinu lo v'yoshi'enu, we will have hope for him, because Asad HaKadosh Baruch Hu lasos mochel latzadikim, at the end of Tainus. In the future, Hashem is going to make a circle, and we're going to dance. And when we dance in a circle, no one's any better than any other. And isn't that the greatest Yom Tov? Isn't that the greatest Nachamu? Because after all, Tisha B'Av came about because of man's inhumanity to man, because of Ben Adam L'Chaveiro. And here we're dancing in the Samach, we're dancing in the circle. This is the greatest Nachamu in the world, when we get together and we dance in a circle. When we get together and recognize that none of us are any more important than any other, and we're all united. That's a tremendous Nachamu that comes from the day of Chamisha Asar B'Av B'Aleph Beis. Have a wonderful Shabbos Nachamu, a wonderful Shabbos of thinking about Tu B'Av, and let it be that Klal Yisrael gets a Nachamu. All those who need Shidduchim find Shidduchim, and we see the Binyan Beis Hamikdash B'Meira V'Yameinu.